Here this morning with some of my bits and bobs, as you can see, just doing a little bit of adding on some supers potentially, and smoker there, a few little extra straps, bit of feed just in case I need it, my gloves. So just making sure I come prepared, because many a time have I been out and I don't have what I need, and it is pretty frustrating. So I tend to bring more than I need. So just down at the cherries, and oh my gosh, you're not going to believe this. The cherry blossom has arrived. There we go, beautiful. The cherry blossom is out, it's officially out. Let's go and see what these bees are up to. So you can see that already that they're pretty active. I'm a little bit concerned they may have found the oilseed rape as opposed to the cherry blossom, which is only just coming out. So we'll have a look at these pollen sacs and see if they're bringing in any pollen. Yeah, yellow. See the yellow sacs? Now these are British black bees, but you'll see that some of them have golden shoulder, and that's because the bees are open mated. So the queen bee will go and mate with around about 30 different drones and come back, and when she comes back there's 30 different drones worth of goodness to fertilize the egg with. So that's why you end up sometimes with different coloration, and that shows that the queen is well mated, and that means that you're going to set yourself up for a successful hive. So you do try for the blackest of bee possible, however nature does its thing. But yeah, I can see some yellow pollen sacs coming in there, so they're probably on the OSR. So these are the sponsored hives that we have in this cherry farm at the moment. I'm hoping that Foxtons may be potentially bringing on board a couple more hives. We shall see how that goes, but the iron is in the fire. Right, it is early at the moment, but I'm just coming down here to, you'll see, brood box. I put an empty super on with drawn comb in it, just in case these cherries opened in the sunshine. It's a crown board. There is some feed on there because they were only over 7 frames. So today I'm going to come and I'm going to take that crown board out. I'm going to put another super on of foundation only, and then I'm going to check the feed level and top that feed up. So this will end up having 3 supers on the top, 2 with, well, 1 with comb, 1 with foundation, 1 with feed. So let's get cracking. So here we have some cherry blossom, as you can see here, and the bees will come in, and there are some nectar in the bottom which they'll come and nuzzle in and get. Pollen will obviously be attracted to their back and their legs, and they'll be collecting the pollen to take into their hive, and then they will come onto the next flower and cross-pollinate, which then helps to create the fruit. So these have just opened. It's a bit early in the morning, but hopefully we will start to see the bees working this. First inspection of the year done. So we have pretty similar stages, to be honest with you. So I number my hives so I can keep a record. This one has 4.5 broods of frame. It's very strong. 1 empty frame, and then the others are with stores. And then I've got 1 drawn comb, 1 foundation. I've still got a bit of feed on there because I need them to draw that foundation out, but if it's still there in a week, I'm taking the feed away. This one here, the Highton Agency hive, is number 4. There's 4 brood in there. 1 frame is empty. 6 of them have got around about 60% stores of honey. So I have a frame of feed on that one. And then the Foxtons hive. This one is number 5. It's heather back middle because I took it to the heather last year. It was from the back middle of my apiary. So I'm tracking this one this year because it was my best performer. 4 brood, 2 empty frames and 5 stores. So at the moment I've only got 1 frame of drawn foundation, and then I have a feeder on there as well. So as you can see, they're all very active. They're pulling in all sorts of different colour pollen. I just saw some bright orange then, some yellow going in. So the honey season is beginning. Just trying to boost these numbers now. Oh, there's a bee come to say hello. Some more pollen coming in. You can see little pads on the side of their legs. Another one coming in there. You see that one's a little bit fluffier, obviously covered in pollen dust. This one here. And you see how they have like the more orange on their shoulders. That's a buckfast mating, so it means that the queen, when it's had its open mating, is obviously mated with a buckfast drone. The male bees are drones. See here some pollen coming in. These ones are a lot blacker, so you can see that's the native AMM queen that will have mated with an AMM drone, and then these ones with a little bit of browner, just mating with a buckfast. Same here, you can see pollen stores on the sides on the foxtons. So here we go. We'll wait and see what happens this year with the pollination of the cherry orchard. Beautiful, beautiful day. Happy Easter.